Always record the audio. The first rule of recording a record.
The first thing we did when we started recording the song was we hit record.
That's usually where you got to start. Yo, we're here with the track breakdown. The first one from Poetry. New record, new track breakdown. I'm Jason.
I'm Ziyad.
We co-produced this record and this song, Mood Ring. Maybe the first thing we'll talk about is that sweet, sweet bass tone we were just listening to.
Yes.
So most of where that thing is coming from is this little guy. We don't normally like to give secrets of gear so that the prices on reverb don't go up too high. But you can't buy this, so it's okay because I made it. It's a fuzz pedal. Shit, okay.
Yeah. We heavily favored the DI in the sound just to get it really upfront and aggressive sounding. I'll play it again.
And it's smashed through compressors.
Yeah, it's basically just annihilating everything. It's funny when you open up sessions after a long time, you can really you get surprised by certain decisions, and I think it's really cool to see the way that the aux percussion is driving the energy forward in this song. Yeah, it's funny. Basically, I think what we decided to do is we couldn't decide what instrument was going to be the best aux percussion to use. And so Jason got in the live room and we had 3 tambourines, a washboard thing, some
the shells,
just anything we could get our hands on.
We sort of collaged a bunch of similar takes on different instruments and then Swiss cheesed it in old Pro Tools, as you can see.
It's a wonderful tool.
It's a wonderful tool, wonderful cheese. What else should we talk about? Maybe we talk about micro is not a real word. Granular synthesis?
Yeah. We busted out something
this is your baby.
kind of different in the mixing process, just to, because the song is a loop, the trick to, I think, making things constantly engaging is just subtle changes that can keep a recording exciting.
Textures.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be stuff that beats you over the head. And so that's exactly what this does. Is we would just chop some bars of a vocal and import it into this into Contact, into this thing called Slate Nash cycles. And am I giving away too much?
I don't care.
These are proprietary trade secrets.
These are just part of Ziyad's toolkit, more or less. Yeah, so we were manipulating vocals in a way to keep it interesting, and then especially on the kind of stuff that is really rhythmic and repetitive kind of vocals, where it's the get back nows and everything, to just kind of give each of it its own individual moment.
All right, here is a snippet of Emily's vocals in the chorus. You heard a little mistake there. Sometimes that's the magic sauce.
Huh?
There's a little blip at the end that should have been cut but didn't. And that's okay sometimes.
I don't know. We didn't notice.
Sexy little angel, get back now. You go so baby, nothing wrong with man with a little bit of danger. I can't believe that he's with me. He's everything I need. Sexy little angel.
So you can kind of hear it's kind of in there, but it peaks out every once in a while, and it's a little.
What it really does is it makes things sound a little bit more immediate because it's adding some just some air to it and creating some noise behind the vocal. Let me play you one little more snippet. Let's see. Sometimes that goes a long way. Lil.
I like it. I hope y'all like it too. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Smash that like.
Maybe
button.
just smash that like button if you like that cycles that we played.
Let me know how you feel about that in the comments.
I guess to go back to what Ziyad was saying about the song being a loop, is basically the song was written on the foundation of this loop, which we could play. Close your eyes, picture yourself in a little cabin on the Puget Sound.
No, it's cool what can happen just like over something so simple like that, like the inspiration that can.
Honestly,
that
listening
is
back to the song
spurring
now,
you.
I'm like, I don't even know how that happens.
Yeah.
Because there's like a lot of parts to this song.
So I mean, I think that this loop sounds so cool and has so much personality. And then what I'm really good at is replicating it with no personality.
Oh, come on. Well, you can't just have the same thing. Well, one, you can't just have the same thing playing the whole time. So we cut it down to just on the choruses.
I love contrasting things. And so we have this...
maybe like Philippe Zadar used to say.
Oh,
You know?
Philippe, our boy. You got to have something ugly and something pretty.
Mix the fancy shit with the cheap shit.
What we did in the studio is what ends the song. So here it is again. Cool. And I'm going to play the studio version.
It's bone dry.
Just bone dry, tight, woody. That's the same take, 2 mics on a Fender Princeton, and here it is together. A lot of what makes the song exciting to me and gives it like immediacy and energy, and makes it feel like, I think we did this across the record really, is like there is a great contrast of things that are like super verbed out and then things that are like really tight and up close, and a lot of them are just happening at the same time. And so I think that those are decisions that we made pretty carefully here in the mixing process, especially just to like give things like depth and personality while like making them feel like kind of like up close and modern.
Still exciting too, because like reverb can so easily get swimming. I guess literally it's simulating a room, so it's like the more reverb you put it, like the further away from the listener you're putting yourself. So it's like, how do you stay present, stay impactful and like punchy, while still having like the vibe that reverb gives you.
Damn. Yeah, and I mean I think that's really just good life advice too. How do you stay present and punchy? Without getting washed out.
It's just a daily practice.
And when we were recording, we also a big part of the process was like by day 3, everything was mic'd up. Like all our mics were live. So what we did with the claps, I could see by looking at it, is that we've used like a different mic on a couple of them, and then also used the Neumann head.
Did we use the head?
Yeah, for some claps too. So
Shout out the head.
Shout out the head.
Shout out the go ahead. There is like maybe a drum machine clap in here too, right?
Potentially.
Is the reverb just straight reverb?
Well, let me see. We definitely got some deverb on the track called Claphead. So
that
I'm
might
pretty
be it.
curious about that.
Here's the clap head with deverb. That's exactly what I was hearing.
Let me take this deverb off here really quick.
Ho. Basically, the head is also supposed to simulate how you hear. It's supposed to record the same way that a human head hears.
Yeah. So if you've ever wanted to know what it feels like to have someone clapping right next to you over and over again,
Now you know.
Just close your eyes for like 2 seconds.
And then if you want to know what it's like to have a deeper plug-in inside of your head, it sounds like
So-
this.
I think it might be cool to talk a little bit about something that I think makes you guys fun, especially like live. Is you and Emily singing together?
Second chorus.
Yeah, I think that there's like, you know, a lot of artful choices that go into how you guys write your parts together, and like the way you sing, like the tones you use to sing to match each other. I think are cool, and I think it'd be cool to listen to the vocals together.
Let's do it.
Damn, yeah, you okay? We're gonna solo some vocals.
Let's solo the vocals. I will say that I think we both really pushed ourselves in singing on this one, so we got no secrets to hide. You can listen to these things bone dry for all I care.
Spinning around, love is gonna save me. You better get back now, 'cause here comes my baby.
I gotta get back. I never thought that you would start to feel the same. I gotta get back. I never thought that you would start to feel the same.
Get back now.
I never
Here comes my
thought
baby, tough and rumble man
You
with a
feel
little
the
bit of
same.
danger. I can't believe that
never
he's with
thought
me. He's everything I need,
You
my
feel
sexy
the
little
same.
angel.
Hell yeah.
I
I mean, there's a lot happening there, but I do think that we have a really good way of like filling we like link up on stuff, but we do fill the holes that the other person leaves in the phrase. But you know, there's room to have a little fun, and you can tuck things in that are like maybe overly expressive on their own, but when they're used to accent the lyrics, they can actually be really nice in just a little moment, rather than be like, you know, if that was the way you sang the whole song, it might seem silly or something. But
I'm really happy that, you know, like we came out of that like working so hard, but also having a lot of fun, and then like gave ourselves like enough room to still be creative in the mix, and like didn't feel like we had to go like redo something, you know. So sometimes it's just like those like long hours and long days really pay off just to like get it right when you're in the studio and you have the time. A lot of the things that you do in like the production process and the mixing process ultimately like shouldn't be what the song is hinging on.
right,
You know, like the song is already good. That this guitar line just on the electric guitar as it was originally done was already good and a good decision to make. And then but for the recording, just the like experience adding on these little things, I think can just like help bring a little bit of that like constant excitement and energy that like a live performance can.
totally. Yeah, it's
You know?
it's a different realm. And folks, you've had it at a swaggy rendition of Mood Ring. One seriously swaggy breakdown.
Wow.
Stay tuned for the next single, next breakdown. Thanks for being here for the ride.
Yeah, thanks for I hope you had as much fun watching us talk about the song as we did.
Hopefully you learned something. So smash that like button, subscribe.
Subscribe. Let me know how you feel in the comments.
See you later.
Get